guys, so today I'm going to be talking about a Sephora haul that I did recently when the VIB sale was going on. I'm really excited to share these products with you. I didn't get that much because, help me, I'm poor, but I did pick up some things and I'm excited about what I got. So some of the items that I picked up were some 100-point perks, and I think they're all 100, not more than that. But I love some of the point perks that Sephora offers, and they definitely had some good ones recently. And so I made sure to pick some of those up. So I'll just quickly breeze through some of those. One thing is an awesome point perk, I think. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray that I absolutely love. I do have the full size of this product, and I have a backup of the full size. I absolutely love it. Although I did just find out that Huda Beauty is coming out literally in a couple of days. Probably by the time you see this, it's already out. Huda Beauty setting spray, and that is super intriguing to me. But awesome little travel size all-nighter spray. With my current job, I'm traveling a little bit more than I ever have been, so it's nice to have travel size anything, especially if it's an item that's a holy grail for me. So I made sure to pick that up. I also got an Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I don't think I've ever tried this, but I've heard people on YouTube talk about it for probably more than a year now, and people have said they especially love the smell, that it works really well. What a great way to try it out with this little tester. And also, if I can bring it with me and it works great, that's amazing. I also got a little tiny facial oil, which I love facial oils. This is from the brand Biossance. This is a very clean beauty brand at Sephora. And this is their Squalane and Vitamin C Rose Oil. It wasn't so much that it's a travel size product that made me want to add this to my cart, but just the idea of trying out something from Biossance that I've heard a lot about. And like I said, I love facial oils. Something that I feel like I pretty much hate is the Bare Minerals brand new, this is their Dew Mist. It's a setting spray. Set, fresh glow, hydrate, refresh. So this is like a glowy or dewy setting spray. I sprayed this on my face yesterday and it put little white dots all over my face. I sprayed it on my face more than once after shaking it up. Again, maybe I didn't shake it up well enough, but I shook it up pretty well and there was white spots all over my face. And obviously that was a major turnoff. So I don't know if I like this, but I have kind of a bad taste in my mouth about it right now. Sometimes it can be hard to judge these little tiny point perks because the bottle on the full size could be completely different. Something I do really like, and after using one time, I think I might go get the full size. And by go get the full size, really, I mean like I'm gonna ask for it for my birthday because it's kind of expensive. This is a perfume. This is from Clean. Look how tiny. This is from Clean, and this is their Reserve line. This is in the scent Solar Bloom. This is an eau de parfum, which is important to me because literal story of my life is no perfumes last on me. The absolute only perfume that has ever lasted on me is Chanel Chance. And this is from like literally I was in college and I was still with my first boyfriend when I got that perfume. And I just don't use it that much because even though it was a gift, it was expensive, and I'm just like, oh, don't want to waste it. It still smells good, even though it's probably technically expired to the max. It still smells really good, and it does last. It's just not, to me, like an everyday during the day scent. To me, it's very warm, so I think of it as like a fall, winter, sure, fall, winter, all day long scent. But for spring and summer, like I just don't think of that type of smell. I think of something fresh, citrus, maybe a little bit of floral, and mostly what I like in a scent is fresh, clean, love it. And there's so many scents that I find that I love, including a Chanel Chance perfume like Eau Fraiche or something like that. That's basically a very, very light, fresh springtime scent. And I would buy that tomorrow, except for it's an eau de toilette. Therefore, the intensity is just not there and it does not last. So it's so disappointing. So basically, lots of heartache in finding a perfume. This smells so good, and after like 4 hours, which isn't even that long, but after like 4 hours, I was like, I still smell it on myself. That does not happen. That does not happen. That does not happen. So I'm gonna keep testing this out, but I really like the scent. Again, it's Solar Bloom. It's beautiful, and if this lasts on me, I could have a new everyday scent, and I'm so excited. Okay, so now getting into the things I actually spent my money on. The biggest thing, most expensive thing that I bought was really hard to buy. All this stuff was like, hard to buy. This was hard to buy. I'm talking about this. This is from Sunday Riley. This is a great little kit, a great value, and a great way to try out 2 of Sunday Riley's most popular, most well-loved products. And that is the Luna Sleeping Oil and then the Good Genes Lactic Acid. So I've had Good Genes before, and it is great. Like, it seriously helped my skin so much. Like, every time I talk about it out loud, I'm like, I don't understand why I did not just continue using that every day, every night of my life for the rest of my life. Like, I saw a big difference in the texture of my skin. I saw difference in discoloration in my skin from acne scarring. The problem is, it's such an expensive product that for me, like I said, it's not an easy thing to buy. This isn't like a $15 lip gloss that you can be like, what the heck, you know, here and there. So even this was $85. It says it's $105 value. I wanted to get Good Genes, but I know that this Luna Sleeping Oil, which is a next generation retinoid oil, is supposed to be great as well. So I thought, you know what, let me just get this, and it's supposed to be a good value, and I will try out the Luna oil at one night and the Good Genes the next night, and kind of do those alternating like that. And that way, both products will last longer, and let me just see, maybe I'll love the Luna oil as well. So this is me just trying this out. But like I said, I already know that I freaking love the Good Genes, and I'm so ready to have perfect skin, because I don't right now. In fact, I have a pimple that I almost stayed in bed for today. So this I've been wanting since I got 2 little baby point perks. These are 100 or 250 point perks from Sephora. I got 2 of these. One is in my nightstand that I use every night, and one is in my little vanity here that I use in the morning. I love this eye cream. Okay, so this is from Belief, and this is the moisturizing eye balm. And this is a lot of product, okay? So I have these itty bitty babies, all right? That's, I don't even know how many ounces. Oh, 0.17 ounces versus this is 0.84 ounces. So way more, and I still have so much left in these little babies. So I was like, if I buy this big one, I'm so confident that this is gonna last me like a year. So even though it was freaking $48 for an eye cream, I love the eye cream. I think it's so hydrating. It sinks to the skin. This is what it looks like here, because it's kind of like a gel, and it's just so good, and it smells really good too. I think it's worth the money. I really do. It's not like I've been using it for a year or anything, but I really wanted it, and I kept going back and forth, and then one night I was depressed, and I just, next thing you know, it was in my shopping cart at Sephora. So sometimes that's what happens to you, but I'm really excited to use this. I'm gonna use it all the way up. I know I love it, and I'm just gonna keep these little tiny ones and refill them for like travel. And also I like to have, like I said, an eye cream in my nightstand and an eye cream in my vanity room, so that when I'm doing my makeup, I can also have an eye cream on. So I'm just gonna refill these up from its big mama, and we're just gonna live our best lives, I guess. Another skincare item I got, it's kind of skincare, Not really. It's from Laneige. This is their Lip Glowy Balm, and this is the one in peach. I've heard a lot about these. I was really excited to see these in the Sephora store. I actually have the original Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask right here. P.S. This also is something that will last you basically for an entire year or more. This lasts so long. There's so much freaking product in here. Now, granted, I have a couple like lip mask, lip balms that I use. So it's not like I've used this exclusively and I still have it, but I use this a decent amount and I still have so much product. I barely put a dent in it. And so when these came out, these little kind of like lip glosses, it's called a Lip Glowy Balm, with different flavors and different like little tints to them. I was really excited. And what I like to do is I like to have like this in my vanity for like while I'm doing my makeup. I can put this on to like really nourish my lips. Then I have another lip balm or lip mask, I should say, that is in my nightstand for before bed. And then I thought this would be really nice for like during the day. I have this on right now. I want to put a little bit more on, but I just have this and a lip liner around my lips. So it has like a little squeeze tube like this. So shiny. It feels, I'll show you what this color looks like. Oh my God, it's so cute. So that's what the color looks like. I mean, it definitely like goes away to practically clear, but it has like a slight tint. This really does feel like this formula, but just a little bit more liquefied into a tube to where you can kind of squeeze it out. Do I think you need both? Definitely not, but this was kind of a not that expensive kind of fun purchase for me, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm really glad that I got it. Another thing that I have on right now that I knew I was gonna love, and I do, even though I've only worn it today. This is from Urban Decay, and this is their Brow Blade Waterproof Pencil and Ink Stain. So like I said, used this today. I've been lusting over this for a long time, but every time I went to a Sephora store, they did not have my shade, which is the darkest one, which is called Dark Drapes, which I really think they should have a black one, because like, even though my hair is real dark, it's not like blue black or anything. So I feel like they should have kind of a darker one, because this is a really good color for me. The most recent brow product I purchased was a mini size of the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I do really like this brow pencil, okay? I've talked on my channel before about, guys, like, don't even bother spending money at Sephora on brow products. Like, there's plenty at the drugstore that are the same. I'm eating my words because I do really like this Benefit brow pencil. And because it's the mini one, it doesn't have the spoolie on the end, and that would only make it better. But I do really like this. However, the thing that made me want this so badly is on one side, it has like a teeny tiny little point, like a lot of these pencils do. So you can definitely create like little brow strokes of simulated hair on your brows. But the other side is what really got me. And this is a pen tip where you can actually create little tiny microblade type strokes into your brows. So I'm gonna get close here and hopefully you can see the little like definition strokes that I've created, because I don't have much brow hair. And even though these brows are clearly filled in, clearly kind of, you know, like created, having the dimension of, yes, a pencil, but then a darker, like different type of texture of this pen really makes them look more natural. Again, I'm not an idiot. I'm not thinking that I'm going out in public and people are like, whoa, look at her strictly natural brows. But this versus just having like one product, like if I just had a pencil in, or if I just had a powder on my brows, having this plus the pen, having that plus the pen I think makes a big difference. And apparently this is like very waterproof, very resistant, and will stay all day. So I'll have to keep you guys updated on that. And I definitely will be the first to scream from my rooftop if this doesn't last like it says it does. But I knew I was gonna like it, and then I used it today and I love it. Like, I think my brows look really, really good, and I love how dark the color is, and it's great. So the last two things that I wanna talk about, unfortunately, I'm pretty certain that I'm going to be returning. Not to say that they're necessarily awful, they're just not my type. So the first thing, really sad, because I was super excited about this, is one of the brand new bronzers from Bare Minerals. This is in the shade Faux Tan, and this is their Endless Summer Bronzer. They came out with 2 shades. Again, mine is in Faux Tan. I was really, really excited about this. Just getting a new bronzer is super fun. This is what the compact looks like here, and I have used oh dear God. I have used this twice now, including today, but I ended up putting another bronzer on top of this bronzer because I didn't like it. So the problem for me is the tone. As you can see, this is super, super brown. And in that case, I do think it would be a good contour shade, but I don't really contour. Like, if it's my wedding day or something like that, then sure, I'll contour. But I would contour like over top of my bronzer just to add another layer of dimension. But on an everyday basis, I don't need this. Like, and I have already contour shades of bronzer in my collection. And again, because it's something I use so infrequently, I would rather have another like brand new bronzer that I can wear every single day than this. One of the reasons I was so excited about this product is because a long time ago, when I kind of started out with makeup and I ventured into a Bare Minerals store, I tried out the Bare Minerals foundation and it was fine, like the powder foundation, it was fine. But they also, and I think they're like little starter kit, you could pick another shade, and I picked a loose powder called Faux Tan. And I remember using that and being like, are you kidding me? Like, this is so nice. I literally look like I got a tan. This is looking so good. I remember like applying it and applying it and applying it because I just was like, more. Like, I loved it so much. And so when I saw like, oh, Faux Tan, but it's like in a compact that I'll actually like realistically use a lot, that's so awesome. And it just, I don't know. I've explored, that's been so many years ago, and I've explored so much makeup that, you know, perhaps it wasn't as good as I remember, but this definitely was not what I was thinking. In comparison, just so you know, like, this is the bronzer that I put over it. Look at the difference in tone, okay? So this is the bronzer, like I said, that I put on over top. This is from MAC, and this is a mineralized skin finish in the shade Dark Deepest. But you can see the type of tone that I like. Many people would say this is orange, and I would be one of them. I like a warm, bronzy, terracotta tone. This, to me, is for contouring. This on its own as a bronzer just doesn't do what I want it to do. So hopefully that helps a little bit in your decision-making process. And the last product that, wow, I wanted to purchase this for so long, and I'm very disappointed. This is a little mini version of the Ambient Lighting Blush from Hourglass in the shade Diffused Heat. I live and die for Hourglass products, pretty much in general. I especially love their bronzers, and I especially love their luminous powders and their highlighters. I think they are cream of the crop. So I've been wanting a blush because I love blush so much. I've been wanting a blush from them for a long time, but they're expensive, and I have a decent amount of blush that I love, and I just didn't know if it would be worth it. And so look at how small. So I picked this up in the sale because it was, again, something I've been wanting for a long time, and it was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna get a percentage off, let me just do it. So the problem I have with this, and I've worn it twice now, is something I was worried about is the pigment. You can see right there, the pink, but there's a lot of this other powder, which is, I believe, their shade Diffused Heat, veining throughout. So if I swatch it, you can kind of see it's like kind of white like that. And then you can swatch just the pink on its own and you can see there. So there's this veining throughout it that I thought was going to give me a beautiful, ethereal, soft glow from within blush. And I love like a sheeny, glowy blush. So I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And I swatched it when I first got it, and this is what it looked like. See how it's kind of like powder with a slight tint of pink, I guess? And then I swatched it and I was like, I mean, that looks like there's a lot of, I don't want to say white, but it looks like a face powder. It does not look like a blush. So then I put it on, I don't have it on right now. I put it on my face and it was like, you better dig your brush into here to get any of the pink to show up. And once I did that, it just ended up looking like I had a ton of powder on my cheeks. I already have so much blush on. So it just gave my cheeks like kind of like a powdery look, and it did not give me the type of color that I wanted. Versus like another MAC product, this Telling Glow Extra Dimension Blush is a lot more like, bam, I have blush on. And obviously, that's the look that I like. So this was just, I can't even really say that this was too subtle, because while it was too subtle, I don't want to say those words and you be somebody that's like, well, I like subtle makeup, I'll probably like it, because I don't even think this gave you any blush. So like, what's the point? So I'm gonna return it. I mean, even though it's this itty bitty thing, it was still like $25 or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna return both this and the bronzer. And I, trust me, can find other things to purchase with either a store credit or the money that I can get back on my card. So that is everything that I purchased from the Sephora VIB haul. For the most part, I'm very happy with my choices. I hope you guys were able to get a couple things from the sale. If so, let me know what you got in the comments below and what should I maybe replace these items with if you have a few favorites from Sephora right now. So let me know. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel and give the video a thumbs up, just one little click. And I really appreciate it. I will see you guys hopefully very soon in my next video. Bye.